Hello and welcome back to All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest today is Dr. Calvin Wheeler. When we went to break, we were talking about his position as a physician-in-chief at Kaiser Permanente Hospital. And I just wanted to give you an opportunity to further explain anything that's important about that position, because that position means that you are head of the hospital.
That's correct. Yeah, and the physician-in-chief position is one that is selected by the CEO of the Permanente Medical Group. The CEO comes out to the medical center, spends 3, 4, 5 days talking to all the physicians across the medical center, and usually 3 or more physicians are running for that position, and then they select.
Then they made a selection, and when they selected you, they selected the very, very best. Kaiser employees, black employees. I understand you were instrumental in the founding of that association?
I was. In the late 80s, we realized that there were several of us around the medical group across, medical locations, that black physicians, black nurses, other people in management, we didn't really know each other.
Right.
And so it was the thought of Dr. Ella Mae Simmons, who was the first female African-American physician hired by Kaiser Permanente in 1965.
Oh.
So she had the idea of us coming together to organize a Black History Month reception, a brunch reception, and she hosted it at her home in San Francisco. And we invited all of the people that we all knew, and there were 7 of us on the organizing committee that organized that first event. We had 105 people who showed up that Sunday for the reception.
105.
105.
Wow.
It was phenomenal. And it was so successful that we decided to do it again the following year. And that following year, we decided after that we would launch into a monthly meeting that led to the development of KAPA, Kaiser Permanente African American Professionals Association, which I was the first president of.
First president. Now, time is running rapidly by. Let's talk for a moment about the Kaiser Permanente Bernard J. Tyson Medical School.
That's correct.
Which was formed, a few years ago?
It was. So it opened its doors in 2020.
2020,
right at the
4
height
years
of
ago.
the COVID pandemic.
Right.
But the sort of entry to it started a good 5, 6 years earlier with a proposal that was written. I helped write the section of it with equity, inclusion, and diversity, because I was on the national council and the regional council at that time. And that proposal was presented to the Kaiser Permanente National Board of Directors, of which Bernard Tyson was the chairman of and CEO for Kaiser Permanente. And once it was decided that they were supportive, then moved to the next steps of organizing and developing the plan, because you have to submit an application to the LCME, which is a licensing body for new medical schools. So the medical school got support of the board, got extraordinarily personal support from Bernard J. Tyson. He worked with us as we began to plan the school and develop it and funded it at a level that allowed the school, when it opened in 2020, to provide tuition-free for the first 5 classes across their 4 years of medical school. So the 5th class will be entering this coming fall.
And then after that, they're going to start.
And then after that, we'll see where we are financially. Our hope is that there will be financing available to be able to continue.
And the school itself is located in
Pasadena,
Southern
California.
Okay.
Yes. So the first class
And how large is the first class again?
The first class was 50 students.
50 students.
Yes. And we also have MD PhD program with 3 to 4 students per year in an MD PhD program. We work with Cal Tech as our collaborative institution for our MD PhD program.
And for our viewers, if you don't know, haven't heard of Bernard J. Tyson, he was born and raised here in the Bay Area and worked his way up to become the first black CEO, chief executive officer of a major hospital in the nation. And Bernard, unfortunately, died at a very early age, about, 4 years ago?
Got in 2019.
2019, 5 years ago. He was your personal friend, Calvin. He was my
Absolutely.
personal friend. I known him since he was first started at Kaiser. We served on the board of the United Negro College Fund together, and on
Right.
and on and on.
Right.
Bernard was just truly a magnificent person, solely committed to the community. We're going to have to go to break, so don't touch that remote. We will be right back, and when we come back, we want to talk a little bit about the importance of giving back to the community, and I think Calvin will be able to help us there. So don't touch that remote. We will be right back with All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is Dr. Calvin Wheeler.